Welcome to the African Textile Museum. This is again batik wax resist. One of our featured artists in the exhibit from Nigeria. As you can see, all of these vessels were hand done with wax, and then it was dyed, and the process became this incredible fabric that you see on the table as well. We have the process called batik, the process of creating designs using wax. So these pieces start off white. We wax the design in. Then we dye it. We melt the wax. Then it's white. So I don't want it white. I want to put pink on there. So we dye it again, and then it makes the color. So you can do it as many times as you like. As you see, this has several colors. This is called indigo. It's made again from the wax, dye resist. These are all the shoke. Shoke, and this is batik agare. So these are the processes that Nigeria is famous for. These fabrics are all different processes of how to make a shoke. String of shoke, metallic shoke, cloth shoke with heavy patterns. Each one is a pattern. That is a process. It's called window pane process, where we cut out window panes in the fabric and put fabric under it to create this window pane effect. Each one is a hand woven fabric made on a loom with woven cotton threads that are defined with color by the person who is making some mix. This is mud cloth and Korogo cloth. This cloth is actually made from mud. First it's dyed. It starts off white. These are a lot of different patterns. It starts off white. We dye it with trees and leaves, and you get these colors. And then the mud we use from the earth. We get the mud by the sea because the minerals are stronger there. And we paint the cloth with mud. Then we lay the cloth in the sun. And the process that happens with the mud and the earth and the sun permanently stains the cloth. That's why it's called mud cloth. Now this is also weaving. Ghana kente cloth, which is the most well-known cloth of all the African textiles. It starts by the woman weaving the cotton. The cotton is woven on a spindle, which is like a thread. The women spin the cotton, they dye the cotton, and the men are the only ones who can weave the kente cloth. Only men weave the kente cloth. Each pattern is developed for a family. You can tell what region you're from, how many children you have, if you're married, if you're not married. Some we have here in silk, some we have here beaded. Some are here that are traditional triple loop. This is done with one loop. There's levels of kente cloth. You can do it with one loop, two loop, three loop. The more designs is three loop. The less design is one loop. These are the embroidered fabrics that the kings wear for the royal family. They're wrapped in their pieces, and that symbol up there is one of the oldest symbols known to man. It's called Giami, and it means God is omnipotent. This is Kuba cloth. It comes from the Congo, from Zaire, and this is what the Kuba cloth is made from. It's called raffia. Raffia is like a grass straw. It dries out, and then they beat it and pound it and make it into this fine weave. The men weave the cloth, and the women cut out the cloth and embroider it on and decorate it. So it's a level pair. The men weave it, the women decorate it. Same with their cloth. These are all Kuba cloth. This is a process that I developed in Africa, Cordado, where I didn't have the embroidery, so I created my own concept, where I did this one by one to give it an embroidered look. And this is the beadwork of South Africa. This is from the Xhosa tribe. As you can see, there are thousands and thousands of tiny beads to create these pieces. Welcome to the African Textile Museum.